Hi everyone, welcome to Data Week for June. Well, as I said, the previous 2 weeks were a bit ordinary, but this week tends to have a bit more of a move, and there was to start off the week, and then gold in particular last night had a bit of a move down as well. So that, and if you watch the end of the video, I'll do a walkthrough of feature trade of the week, which is one based on time, 15 section trade in the EJ. So do that. And if you don't want to miss these roundups, and I'm going to try and put out a couple more of these other larger trades. So if you want to keep up with what's happening there, subscribe, share, comment, like, tell me what you think. If you think what I do is a heap of garbage, well, let me know. I don't care, I'm thick-skinned, but I can assure you, I've been around for plenty of time, and I've seen all the other crap that gets put out there, and we're the world's number one, and rah, 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 rah. Comes nowhere near it. Anyway, without further ado, let's come through and see what we got. Okay, let's start the week off with the pound Aussie dollar. Just scrunch that up one so we can see the week overview of it. We got one winning trade in here and 1, 2, 3 losses. So we come out about square on that one, but let's just have a quick closer look at this here. So where are we in the scheme of things? We're down here, we're bouncing around here. Hit our level, safe level down. It's not really the best trade, but it comes down and mucks around there. In that one there, I wouldn't worry about it. We got this one here, it's the same thing there. So we've entered this one and closed out, entered that one and closed out. This one here, there's our 2.6 level there. Mucks around, mucks around, mucks around, which means we don't take this one here, and finally we get stopped out in it there. So that's all we can expect in that one there. Nothing real brilliant in the pound Aussie at present. Let's come through to the next one, which is going to be, change that there to the pound yen. And let's have a look at the weekly overview. So I'll just get that and move that out from in behind there. Put that up there so I can see it, or somewhere out the damn road. There. And I'll just might change His Majesty here and put him out the road a little bit so he can chuck that up, right up in there out the road. Okay, so here's our overview. We've got a 6-section trade, a 6-section trade, and there was one that was live last night which I wouldn't be too all that interested about. So let's expand this out and have a closer look at what the hell goes on here. So if we have a look here, here's our trade. We're coming in, drifts up to the top, down, extends out in these bars here. There's our 6-section trade. Done and dusted. So that was Tuesday night. Down here, we pop up. Really good formation when it does this. Comes up and pops down under and comes up here. That comes in right on a really good spot down there. And up we go, as nice as you like. And that one there is probably still in time, but I've got this one here and this one here. I am not interested in taking a third trade. There is no way I'm going to take another one. I'm happy with those two in that there. Right, maybe give it 24 hours, even these here. Once I've done that, look, I believe I've taken the best out of the move there's going to be for the week. Weeks don't normally keep going. You get your move like that and then away it goes from there. All right, let's come through and have a look at the US dollar yen. So here's the full week all scrunched up here. And as you can see, the yens all did the same thing pretty much. So it's sort of, if we just expand that out here now and have a look. So if you missed the one, you would have got the other. And here we go here. Mucking around, pops up a little bit. There's our trade, moves straight away here. No buggerized around, down it goes. And it goes to a 10-section trade. Now, this here, you maybe, whether you added into this one or not, but who cares? We've got a 10 section trade here. That comes down and confirms. It's up to you what you do. The only thing is, if you're still in that and you see this one's extended, which it would have by there, you could have extended that target down to that one, something like that. And by that level there, so that's 8, so that's about 2, so that's about 12, 13 sections is what it would have done, right, for the week. So, and that's the US dollar yen is starting to get some movement. So we've had one completed trade. So see if we can get a reverse trade here, and that goes up 4 quite nicely. Again, it's been under, it pops up halfway, pops underneath, beautiful formation for the DeMarca. There it is, and we haven't even got a chance to break out here yet, so we're going to enter on the breakout on that one because we've had such a nice big move here. It's worthwhile. These, as you'll see, anyone that's really watching closely, these formations are now different. So pretty much these formations have to break out of the formation here. So they're basically using pending orders. So it's got to break above there. So we've got an order set, it breaks there, and it's done and dusted. 6 sections. So that was quite an easy trade. So the moves the start of the week in the yen gives some very, very lucrative trades. Once we get past then, as I say, you've had 1, 2, 3 days there volatile. I'm not going to chase at the end of the week, even though it did this spike up here last night being Friday night. Not too particular worried about it. Let's have a look at our US 100. Now remember, we were getting a 10 section trade every week, or 2 really good trades. So we missed out, I think, in the last couple of weeks. Oh no, we had this one here and that one. Was it 10? So here we are this week. There's the scrunched up version. You can see what's happening here. Go to there. And here we go. Make sure we're in the right week here. And when we weren't. All right. So here we go. Rock and roll. Where's my little tool? We start off here. Had this big blast off day here. Change that. On Friday, big down, big up. No one knows what it wants to do here. Really a little bit iffy about Monday night, what to do with that. Not really a good position. It's up in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh no, I didn't have that one. I wasn't on that one. So, if you've taken it here, straight away it's bouncing up around here. It's broken through, and you would have either closed out or got stopped out. Let's say we've got stopped out. We've got this one here, right? It breaks down and comes straight back, bang. So for argument's sake, you've got 3 stop outs, right? 1, 2, 3. What does that tell you? All the short trades, 1, 2, 3, all got stopped out. What does that tell you? Where does it want to go? That tells me it wants to go that way. So what I'm looking for now is a setup to go long. We scroll through here, and it's not far before I'm not disappointed. So, pardon me, we come down here, up. We've been down under the marker level here, up we come, and there we go. 6 section trade, and we get to basically where it's completed, and guess what? We're given another opportunity from heaven. And if we look at that there, it comes in down here. It's been quite nicer, and up it goes. And with that one there, it goes up to the 10 sections. We can see that there now. There's your 10 sections, and it closes out right on that there. I'm not interested in touching anything there. So that one there, yep, that's still sociable time. That's kicks off at 7 o'clock. So there you go. There's the US 100 has come through and done it again. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the Canadian yen, and then we'll have a look at the 15 section what I've been talking about. So the Canadian yen, got the yen in it, so it's probably going to have sort of similar move. There's the scrunched up view of the whole week. Big trades everywhere. Down and up we go. So let's just expand it out. And we start off here on Monday, come through, we've got no setups thrown up. Here's our first one Tuesday night, bouncing around the top here, down it comes, bang, and it's just closed out, and we get another one thrown up here. This one here wouldn't have got to our entry level yet, so we're sitting here waiting like a patient little puppy dog. Right. There, and it's a 2.6. This one here, once we get to that there, I'm not going to hold it that a length of time. Pretty much I'm giving them about 20 bars. So if we have a look at what we'd do here, that's somewhere there, which is in the middle of the night. What time is that there? Yeah, right on the end of it. I wouldn't be hanging around to get a fill for that one. I'd be taking that one and leaving it alone there. From there we come up to this one here, and there's our 2.6. It gets down nearly, has a couple of goes at it. Once it gets that far and doing that, I'm bringing my stop down to there. We've been going for nearly 60 odd bars there now. As far as I'm concerned, that's enough rope for it to hang itself. If it's not going to do it and then it's gone, then we just go into sideways here. No life, all through there, and then we get a kick here on Friday night. But there was your main trade. Again, another 10 section trade. So the value for this week is adding up greatly with those trades there. All right, let's come through and have a look at trade of the week, which is the EJ set time one. So, okay, so this one is based on set time, which is what I initially used to trade with for about the first 10 or 12 years. It's looking for a time of day when there's a regular turn. So what I've been doing, and if you remember there about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I give everyone a serve that nobody bothered to even ask how it was done, in another one in the GJ. I think it was 2 in the GJ that I put out. This is just looking at that on another version of that. So all we're looking at is data week in June and a time where a move starts off. So the time that we've got selected here, if we put that on there, you can see it's the 8:40 bar. So what it does, it either starts on the 8:40, which is that one there, or 11, so this is on a 20-minute chart, or 11:20. So basically they are the linchpins of what this trade does, and that's down to a 15 section trade. So I'm just going to pop that onto 15 section there. I'm just going to change those colours, make them yellow, then you'll be able to see that on it. Okay, so there we have it, down to our 15 section. So, takes off, and obviously this is the crunch level, so here it comes right back to entry and then down Tuesday night. So what it has is, it has the Monday is a 15 section trade, followed by Tuesday on the 9:20 bar. Right, so we got 8:40, not really good riding. Then we've got the 11:20. And then Tuesday, we have got this one here, which is the 9:20. I'll just double check, I'm sure that's 9:20 in here. Yep, 9:20. And that normally does a nice little 4 section trade to add on to what we've got. So it either will come down and do a 15 section trade, then it might do a 4 section trade back the other way. This one just happened to do it all in the one direction and down. Now, if you work out that, you get one trade a month, that's all you need to survive on. So that's quite a significant trade. In the future, I'll try and put up some of these that are coming in pending. I'm only going to put them out the day before they're due, so if you want to get onto these, it's best if you subscribe to this, and then you'll get the video when it comes out of coming into something like that and go from there. I think there'll be one coming up this week. As I said, I'm only going to put it out about 8 hours before or 12 hours before, the day before, so you'll need to be subscribed to see the details of this if you want to. If you don't want to make any money like this, well, that's your prerogative. All right, guys, that's a roundup for this week. Quite comprehensive, been a very good week. Let's see what next week brings. It won't be quite as good once we've had a big week like this. Normally week 1 is going to be a little bit doughy and sideways, so there'll be nothing full on like we have had this week. Week 2 possibly we'll have some movement towards the end of week 2, early week 3, and then we're looking forward to July, which July should kick. Then we come to the voodoo month of August, where you're probably better off to go away on holidays. All right, guys, take care. Catch you in a week.